Hello and welcome back to the channel. This will just be a quick update for you on Bitcoin. This will update you on what is actually going on in the markets and what could possibly happen with Mr. BTC. So this is Bitcoin on the 4-hourly time frame, and we can see that BTC moved just as we predicted in the other video. Now, I don't like using the word predict. Like to say what we suggested that will happen. So we see that BTC moved up according to the descending broadening wedge, which we showed in the last predictive analysis video. I mean, it respected it just perfectly, and we also have the inverted head and shoulders that was also respected by Mr. BTC as well. That inverted head and shoulders was this one right here, which we did stipulate that, hey, we were actually doing that on the 2-hourly time frame. So let's just switch to that time frame. So we were on the idea that there is a chance that Bitcoin goes straight up from here. Why would it be going straight up from here? Because in that video, we did show this zone right here to be a possible zone for a retest right here. So we were saying that there's a chance this thing just goes straight up like so. However, we would be on the idea that it comes back down to fetch this wick right here. That is exactly what Mr. BTC did by coming as low as this zone right here. If you take your Fibonacci tool from this low right here to the high, you will see that the 0.786 is exactly where Bitcoin bottomed in this particular situation. Now, after this bottom right here, BTC went for the rally. So it now exited the inverted head and shoulders and actually went up as we suggested. You see now that I was talking about it not closing a daily candle below here, yes? There is a chance that BTC comes back for a possible correction before it heads back to the upside. So if we are looking for the 2.618 right here, that will actually be giving us 2.618 at somewhere around 78k. And what we've seen right here, what BTC is actually doing is it is using this 1.618 as a point of resistance, meaning that yeah, there is a chance that it comes back to the downside. So we can even see that we also used the 0.786 as a zone of resistance as well. If you remember in that video, I did tell you that the 0.786 and the 0.618 will be zones of resistance as we go to the upside. And that's exactly what we are doing right here. So there is a chance that BTC comes back as low as 64k. I sent you this on the Telegram, and what I sent you was the BTC CME futures chart. So if we go to that chart, we will see Mr. BTC right here having a CME gap. This is the chart that I sent to you on Telegram, yeah? And it's not a guarantee that we fill the gap. We might as well just go straight to the upside like so. It's not a guarantee, but it's just to say you can even see that there was a gap right here that got filled by this candle coming down like so. Yeah, and usually these gaps get filled, but it's not guaranteed that it gets filled maybe today or tomorrow or next week or next month. It might as well get filled in 10 years. But the idea is that when they are as close as so, yeah, usually price will come back there to fill the gap. So don't be surprised if BTC comes back as low as this level right here. What I find particularly interesting about this is that that same level where we have the CME gap, which I've just shown to you, is also the 0.236. So if BTC comes as low as this level right here at the 0.236, it will fill the CME gap. And when that gets filled, that would be the time when we will see where this thing will go. Ideally, if it goes back to the 0.786 after this type of movement, I don't want to say 100%, but the likelihood of it going through this level, if it comes as low as the 0.236 right here, becomes very high. We are talking anywhere around 95 to 99%. Yeah, it will most likely go through it. Now, the other day when I made that video, I told you guys that, hey, it's not, a straight move to the upside. Yeah, we will always have ups and downs, ups and downs. We are getting closer and closer to the halving. So there will be a lot of uncertainty. Don't just expect that this thing will just go straight up. These consolidations that we see like so, these are actually good for altcoins because, well, BTC investors get bored and they go to speculate on alts. So if this thing actually comes as low as so, it will be a good thing. Note that we might as well just go straight up, but this video is just to let you know that there is a chance that we come as low as so. It's not to say that I am selling any altcoin or I am selling anything in anticipation of it coming as low as so. I'm just updating you on the markets so that you don't get surprised if a move like this occurs. So this can happen, and if it does happen, we will update again on the channel to tell you what is most likely to come after that. Now, the question that you might have is, what's the worst that could happen? Yeah, what's the the worst thing that could happen here on the macro or on the higher time frames? Could it be that we are just lingering at a cliff right here? Because this might as well be a double top. We could be at a double top right here that may go like so. But again, we will look to see what happens when Bitcoin comes, or say if Bitcoin can come as low as this level right here. So if BTC were to actually move to the downside, I would be on the idea that at least it wicks into this level right here at 64.3. I would be on that idea. But it is at this zone that we will come again on this channel and update if this thing is going to use the entire structure as a double top and move to the downside, and you'd have your double top that looks like so, which will be a perfect double top, or we are going to come down right here and confirm this level again as a potential retest, then move to the upside like so. To be honest, this scenario is what I would actually be betting on. I'd actually be on the idea that we come down like so and move to the upside rather than confirming this as a double top. The reason is simply because I've noticed a lot of retests going on with altcoins. And if BTC were to crash, if we were to go as low as 56 to 48k, yeah, those altcoins won't rally. But currently, I would be on the idea that if we do come down as low as so, we hold this level. Please note that I'm not saying that we must come down here because, well, this, as I showed you before, is a CME gap, and so it's not definite, yeah, but it's just to say that if we do come down to this level right here, somewhere around 64, I would expect a week at least to hit this 64.3, 64.2 area. I would expect a wick at that level right there, something, so it would look like so actually. A confirmation of this entire thing as a double top and a continuation to the downside like so would mean that this drop right here to the downside was just the first drop, which is what, at least as of now, I do not have the analysis to prove that it was the first drop, because instead I have analysis to suggest that the drop should have ended right here. However, we'll be watching out to see what happens at this particular zone right here. If Mr. BTC can come down here, I will make another video updating you about my thoughts. And personally, to be honest, for now at least, I think if we do come down like so, it will be a retest for a continuation to the upside like so. At least that's what the charts for altcoins tell me, because a lot of them still tell me that they are going to rally, and that puts me in the the position where I am kind of compelled to believe that there is still another rally coming. And again, I cannot prove that this was Bitcoin's top, so I would be on the idea that we end up taking this high. Either we just reverse course from here tomorrow like so, or we have a move that looks like so. For now, this type of move to the downside like so, of course it's possible. Yeah, everything in crypto is possible, but I don't have the analysis to suggest that this type of move like so will be the case, at least for now. When we do reach this level, if we do reach but I am inclined to believe that we will come down as low as here. If we do come down here, I will make another video updating you about my thoughts on the markets. Note that this is beginning to form an evening star right here, evening star candlestick formation, and after this evening star you will most likely see a initial move to the upside on tomorrow's candlestick. Yeah, so if this drop right here actually persists to the downside, where does that end? If you watched my video on how to trade using Fibonacci, you will know that when this starts to come to the downside, it will end at the 0.618 or the 0.786. We've not actually hit the 0.618, but you'd expect that it ends at this 0.786, and there could be a potential rebound to the upside from there. But ultimately, the move should lead you here. This is the zone where if we do reach, I will most likely accumulate into some altcoins, at least for now. Yeah, that's my belief for now. But when we reach there, I will make another video updating you, good people, on what I will be doing, and if there is a chance that we continue the move like this double top situation would suggest. For now, I'm still on the idea that we go up, can come down as low as so and still go up, can just go up from here. But if we do come down, which I think we most likely will, I will make another video updating you. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video and I hope you did understand. I will see you in the next one, but until then, stay safe.